What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is your main man, Juggernaut of multi-platinum production team, Arkatech Beatz. Welcome to the music production and beat making live stream. We get on every night, basically trying to show this music production that's getting busy. You know what I mean? Trying to make these tracks and really just trying to show people how to, make music in the music industry in terms of just music production and beat making. And also just answering questions as it relates to the music business. I know a lot of people want to get into this game. They're aspiring musicians, producers, artists. And, we're here to answer those type of questions for you, when you want to get started in the game. Or if you're in the game and you want to get even more insight and ways to navigate and different strategies, you know what I mean? So, we're here. Let me try to get this thing going. I got a sample in here that I've loaded in. We're going to see what we're going to do with this tonight. Trying to see if we want to take this regular time or double time. Rob Mully, what up? I see you. You said it was oversaturated? Well, you said it's oversaturated. What you mean it's oversaturated, bro? Oversaturated in which way? In terms of what? Making a few regular joints. It's. You mean if you're independent? You mean it's like as far as to sell beats, it's oversaturated? I don't think so, man. I think that it is. I think there's a lot of competition, but I think in any field that you're that people work in, if you're not making something that's totally original, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. You know what I mean? But what I say is this, man: is you have to continue to put your work out there. You know what I mean? You can't worry about too much of the extra noise out there. You got to really just kind of do you. Honestly, you got to find the people that rock with you, bro. And that's really the thing. Like if you're trying to be a big fish, a small fish in a big pond, or or a big fish in a little pond, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's your pond, bro. So that's the whole point of going, of putting your content out there so that you can kind of build your own audience around that. So I got this loop here. I don't know where it's gonna go. Got a particular vibe to it. We're gonna try to loop that up. I'm gonna see if it has to go. I think I should go double time. Yeah, let me go double time. We're gonna go 144, and that'll give me a little bit more control over what's going on. Richie Mays, what up? We're on late tonight again, man. Yeah, you see how that's going now? It's all good for you because you're on the West Coast. Shout out to everybody in the live. If it's your first time here, make sure you're liking the live. If it's your first time here, make sure that you're sharing the live. 2 bars of that, let the beat loose, right? I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. Trying to figure out if I want to, go a little trappy on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out now. The sounds is in here. Just trying to figure out if I wanted to go that route. Like, it would be easier to just do it that way. But we're gonna figure it out together tonight. Chat. Let's see what's happening here with my YouTube. My YouTube look like it's doing something funky again. Nah, it's all right now. So it's doing it's okay. And shout out to everybody that's in the live. We're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing going. Get some hats down. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. The first time being here, man. Make sure you like, commenting, and subscribing. Sharing the live to help the algorithm, man. The likes help the algorithm. The gifts help the algorithm. And it helps people to find us and find what we're working with as a community, you know what I'm saying? We're here every night to help independent artists, musicians, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Learn this music business, man, and navigate this crazy business and stay out of the Diddy trials. You know what I mean? Shout out. What up, bro? T-Rob, I see you, man. Appreciate that, man. We're trying to show people what it really is, what it really do, you know what I mean? Lay something down. I'm moving too fast now. I don't like what that happened just now. T-Rob, make sure you check out ArkatechBeatz.com on our gear list. You can get into one of these by going through Zounds and just put it on the plan, you know what I mean? So you can get right into it. Shout out to everybody that's joining the live, man. Mortal, make sure you go to ArkatechBeatz.com for any reviews. Just hit the music review on the site, bro. We got to go through the process for that. You know how, things getting tricky with this whole Timberland thing. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's sharing the live. Trying to get busy with this, you know what I mean? Mateo, you missed the live last night, man. Hero, what up? Mateo's asking, do we give away any free stuff for promotion? Yes. No credit check either. Richie May says, boom, boom. Nah. We're going to try to go light on this one, man. You know? I don't want to go too. Boom. You know what I mean? Trying to marinate this one, you know what I'm saying? Sound crazy, I'm telling you. I need a what you call it. I need a. I got the sound. Just want to see if I got. I gotta get the. Gotta get the what you call it. I need an 808 what you call it. I need an 808 snare. New drum. Let's go into one of the. Let's look for a standard trap kit coming out of the MPC. Try that one. Let's try this one. Let's see if this one if it got what I need. Let's try that. Let's try that one. Let's try it. We don't know where it's going, folks. We're just going with the flow right now. Doing something a little different. Trap kit. Let's see if yeah, did you buy a subscription, King of the Jungle? Did you buy a subscription, or did you do the free plan, or did you do the trial? Gotta do a subscription, bro. It's more than 12. It's more than 20 cents. Not for them. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to get 100 sounds, son. Yeah, their plan says 100 a month, so. Gotta find the right kick, you know. I'm gonna use that one. Turn the velocity down. Lay it down real quick. Young Yasso, I see you. Let's go. find the right sound. We're almost there. Let's see here. Just different vocal samples. Just trying to see if something works, something sticks. Maybe not. chat. If you're new here, man, make sure you tell us where you're from. If it's your first time here, man, make sure you're liking the live, sharing the live. We're here every night, man. We try to get on between 9 and 10. Tonight we're a little late, though. Shout out Florida, man. Let's go. I got Cali in the building. We don't do any live beat reviews for copyright issues. I'm sure a lot of you guys have recently seen what happened with Timbaland. A lot of that is because, he put some music in the Suno not being clear on who the owner was. So I don't do anything as far as beat reviews this way. If you do want a music review, we do have a process that you can go through on the website at arkatechbeatz.com. And it kind of, it'll have like a standardized form and all of these different things so that we have like basically all the checks and balances to make sure people are able to, affirm that it's their music and, making sure that the liability lies where it's supposed to lie in case if someone wants to infringe on someone else's copyrighted music, we did write the book on the Musician's Guide to Music Copyrights. So we are very, 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 we're sticklers for that to make sure that we're adhering to the rules. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's on Kick, Twitch, TikTok. Chad, I need a name for this beat. Asking who are my top 5 producers. Top 5. My top 5. In no particular order. I gotta go Pete Rock. I gotta go DJ Premier. I gotta go Dr. Dre. Right. Then I gotta go Rizzo. I see M. Bigavelli in here. M. Bigavelli, that's not the real Bigavelli. And last but not least, Q-Tip. Honorable mention Timbaland. Honorable mention Pharrell. Honorable mention, Large Professor. Havoc. Yo, if you're in my age bracket, bro, Q-Tip is one of the most phenomenal guys from that era. You know what I mean? You have to look at the range, from Tribe Called Quest, right? Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J. Then he can go all the way to Nas, One Love, and then go to like the Apache, Gangsta Bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mobb Deep. It's like he's so ill, man. He don't get the credit he deserves. Janet Jackson, it's crazy. John Blaze, what up? Shout out to Richie Mays, man. Thank you for your gift, brother. Thanks, Rich. Listen, Richie Mays, man, I appreciate you, man, for sending your gifts, man. Again, it helps the algorithm. It's very much appreciated. He show up every night. He be in the chat. He be challenging folks, telling folks to ask questions. Like, for real, like, like he understands what the mission is here. You know what I mean? The mission here is to spread a message. The message here is to get other aspiring producers, artists, and stuff to really start to take their music serious. And the mission is to transform a bunch of independent musicians to from doing this thing as a hobby or a pastime and turn it into a business. You know what I mean? Like, that's the mission here. The mission is for people to understand that this is their business, that they can live off of their art, that they're not too late to start, right? Doesn't matter how old you might be. You just have to understand the fundamentals of getting the music done, understanding that we got to stick to a schedule, and that we got to just continue doing what we're doing. Too old to do what? Keita, I appreciate you. You see, they still calling Jim Jones a YN, so 52 can't be too old. I think if we're paying attention to what Nas is doing over there at Mass Appeal, I think when he did the King's Diseases and he did those other albums, when he did that 6-album run, I think what he did is he unlocked the cheat code for a lot of the artists of a different generation. All you got to do as an artist is do your music, bro. Like, your fans is your fans. Like, a lot of these guys, fans is already built in. They just got to do the music. And they just got to do the music that's just dope, you know what I mean? Because their music is not really quote unquote, it's not. They lied to us when they tell us that it's supposed to be like age specific or it needs to be young. It doesn't need to be any of that. It just needs to be relevant to your fan base. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going through something at this age, you know what I'm saying? We got to talk about it. Yeah, and then, and listen, and the YNs ain't going to keep you fed. I can tell you that. My favorite MPC is this one, the X. Like, this is my favorite MPC, right? By far. I can't express that enough. By far. The things that I'm able to do in this thing. And again, I have FL Studio. I'm a FL Studio user. I can show you I can point to the records that I did, and I can point y'all to those records and say that record is done in Machine, right? For example, if you go to if you listen to our Jadakiss record, Jadakiss Realist in the Game, that's featuring Sheik Luch and Young Buck, right? Y'all can check that out. That's on the top 5 Dead or Alive album for Jadakiss. That's done in Machine, right? And that's definitely a trap vibe, but you got to go listen to that to hear what that is, right? And the Lloyd Banks that we did, Lloyd Banks Taking Notes, that's on Halloween Havoc 5. That's done in Serato Studio. I just need you to listen to those things, right? And listen if you're hearing any distinctions in sounds, right? You're not going to really hear too much distinction in sound, right? Maybe the way the drums fall a little bit. But you're not going to really hear any like distinction in like fidelity, because what me and Mike like to do, we like to sample a certain type of way and we use certain type of sounds. So it really doesn't, it still translates, right? And then if you listen to maybe the Gibbs, right? The Gibbs that we did, Let Your Nuts Hang, right? For Freddie Gibbs on the Cold Day in Hell album. And then that's one of his like really, really seminal mixtapes from the early days. You listen to that record, that's done at FL. You know what I mean? So come on, bro. You're asking if we did joints with Jada. You gotta check the resume. Come on, bro. Come on now. You're on our YouTube page, so you can go to our playlist and you can see everything that we produce. There's a playlist that has all the records that we produce on it. Boricua brother, what's up, man? I hope you're well. John Blaze, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for your gifts. But the key is this, man. The key is to use whatever platform you're comfortable with. I want that to be the I want that to be paramount in your decision making when you're doing this music. If we make it too complicated, you will not do it. If we make it too hard, you will not stay consistent, right? We have to make it fun. We have to learn to love it again. You know what I mean? And that's part of the live. That's also what I like with the live too. Is like, being able to talk with y'all and being able to, we be making jokes and we be talking back and forth, and like this is what makes it fun to do music again. You know what I mean? Like we gotta take out the music, making it feel like it's a task. You know what I mean? And that was the thing for me, I think, like in the middle of some of the heights of our career that took us out of it. I started to really dislike this business. I really didn't like it. I really started to feel like, like it felt overwhelming. And I felt like I was having a midlife crisis when I shouldn't even have had that, And it really made me kind of not want to be part of the music business. You know what I mean? For a long time. And I wanted to kind of just be normal. You know what I mean? I just wanted to be, I'm just going to be in the private sector. I'm good. I don't really need to do all of that. I can moonlight it a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I want people to realize is that we're at a time where you can make music with literally no pressure. And when I say that, meaning like there are so many levels of success, right? Like, okay, well, back in the day, it's just getting a record out. Like, we couldn't get a record out. Like, you couldn't get a record in the store. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to get a record out. Like, okay, we got a record that's out for streaming for people to listen to. All right, that's a small success. That's a small win. All right, yo, I got a few listeners every month. That's a win, bro. Like, that's a win. Like, if you got anybody that want to listen to your music, bro, that's a win. Trust me, that is a win. Anybody that want to listen to any of your music, that's a win. So we just have to keep building on that, and we can't get caught up in like, yo, man, like, you know, like the days of the superstar is kind of over. Like, you got to really think about that, you know. That now everything is about, you know, curated audiences. You know what I mean? And like the expectation is not for you to have 1 million fans. You know, the expectation might be for you to have maybe 1,000 to 10,000 fans, and that's enough for you to really live off your art. You just gotta be smart about it. Hey man, time to get back into that Serato, man. Don't worry about them 1200s, man. Let's just get back in, man. Back in, man. Don't mull over that. But equal brother, man, thank you for your gift, man. John Blaze again, thank you for your gift again, man. Richie Mays, thank you for your gifts. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the shares and everything. That is helping the algorithm, man. Again, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to build out the audience out. We're trying to get folks to really see what's going on. You know, trying to get folks into making better music, giving fools, you know, our folks techniques, and, you know, trying to give people different types of game. You know, that's what we're trying to talk about. Like, you know, I did a TikTok today with this 48 laws of power. Just making sure people understand that. I know a lot of people feel like that it's a very shrewd read, and it feels like it's manipulative, but it's really to protect you from being manipulated, not for you to really use it, you know. So AI music is making it difficult. It's all right, bro. Only a handful of people really gonna know how to use that really to the extent where it's gonna make a dent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really still kind of complex to kind of get the output that you really want it to be out. John Blaze, I appreciate that, man. You got to be careful with that humble, though. You know, that humble pie, boy. You know, I always talk to my brothers about that humble pie, man. Too much humble pie will choke you, man. So you got to make sure that you're right at that line of being, modest, but at the same time, you got to know that shameless promotion there's nothing wrong with shameless promotion. You got to promote yourself. I think that is part of the main issue a lot of us have. You know, especially if we're older. If we're older, we're not used to this thing of being like in front of everything and bragging about everything. That's just not the thing. You know what I mean? Especially if you come from humble means, right? If you come from certain neighborhoods, you know, you're not supposed to be out here bragging about certain things, because when you start to brag, that's when things start to get challenged, right? So unless you really about that life, you know, you didn't really go around bragging too much unless you really could fight. You know what I mean? So at least that's where I'm from, right? So you always try to keep a low profile, not really talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Because that always invites that negative energy that none of us want to be around. You know, that fatigue that people talk about. Pause. It says, who would I say is the biggest artist? The biggest? Maybe Nas. Yeah, Nas is the biggest. You can't get bigger than Nas, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, you got to really think about it, though. You know what I'm saying? If I had to think about the Mount Rushmore as a rap, right? You're going to have Jay-Z. You're going to have Eminem. You're going to have Nas. And I'm not gonna put it in any particular order because Nas, in my opinion, is number one, right? So you're gonna have those three guys. Biggie passed away. You're gonna have Big Pun. You got Jadakiss. You got Raekwon. You know what I mean? You got The Game. You got, you know, like a lot of these top guys we got records on. So I'm grateful. Best feature on this MPC. I think the best feature now on the MPC is being able to just for it to follow your tempo. See, like how my drum is at 144, and I could just change the tempo, and it stretches my sample now because everything is locked out. And the big screen, yeah. yo, Rich, you definitely are on point. The big screen, man, the touch screen, and the Wi-Fi. Wow. Okay. I got a beat machine. I don't know how to start a beat. Which beat machine you got, bro? That's the question, because I may not know how to use the one that you got. If it's MPC all live too, I might be able to help, but outside of that, I don't know. Oh yeah, the knobs too, right? The knobs. The knobs. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Because I had an MPC 2000, and then I had an MPC 2000 XL, and I never bought the 3000 or the 4000, you know, and I probably should have, but you know, I kind of convinced myself that I didn't need it because I had an ASR 88, but I should have bought that. You know what I'm saying? So now in my older age, when I got this last September, right? Because I turned the big 5-0, and I said I'm gonna treat myself, you know. And the wife was like, okay, you know, what you want for your birthday? I was like, well, you know, this thing right here, you know what I mean? It's like I think I want that. She was like, I bet. Nah, no socks here, brother. I don't got one of them type of women. I ain't got a cold woman, bro. Let me tell you. And listen, she knows the assignment, because anytime for my birthday, she's like, yo, what you want for your birthday? My birthday has always been sound modules, sound cards, hard drives, and books. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not asking for nothing else. Like, I'm not asking if it can't make me money, I don't want it. That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always been on. You know, if it ain't gonna make me no money, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Chad, I need a name for this beat. Oh, you shocked that I didn't say stems? Yeah, stems, bro. Stems. But if I'm being transparent with you, we don't do too many stems, man. You know what I'm saying, lately. You know what I mean? But you know, we're gonna see what it do. I need a name for the beat, y'all. What's going on? She bought an MPC, she's a keeper. That's fine. Hey man, that's the come on now. She been with me for a long time, bro. She know what it is. But she also been in the business too. You know what I'm saying? She got a feature of Raekwon, man. She got a gold plat. Let's go. John Blake says Midnight Ride. I like that. Richie got the cosign. So if Richie got the cosign, we good then. We're going to do with that. Shout out John Blaze on that. Any y'all still watching this Jim Jones Nas beef? It's the craziest thing. Shannon Sharp, let him have it. Yo, listen, I think tomorrow when I get a free minute, I think I might have to do a video called "No More." We're not tolerating any more Nasir Jones, aka Nas Escobar, slander or disrespect. Right now, this drum machine is going for, let me go on arkatechbeatz.com. Let's go there and let's look at the gear list and see what the price is. Right now, the drum machine is going for, go check the studio, go check out the studio gear guide, man, on arkatechbeatz.com, man. Just scroll down. If you're buying this now on Zounds, man, it is cheap, man. It's an open box one right now, $17.99, bro. $17.99, and I believe it's like it's free delivery. And what else? Simply add no credit check item to your cart. It's that easy. No paperwork. Nothing. This is your approved. Simply add no credit check item. Is there any no credit check item? What's a no credit check item? Let me see. Is this a no credit check item? Let's see. Yep. It says play as you pay. It says no interest. We approve everybody. Time to get in the game, y'all. It was never this easy for me to get in the game, man. I had to pay for this stuff straight up. It says 20 years. It's like $100 a month, bro. Yeah, they definitely got a layaway plan, bro. Like this in here, man. Look, man. You get in. That's how you get in the game, man. Listen, my first studio was basically layaway. Real talk, I ain't gonna hold How do I extend the loop? You just make it keep looping, and then if you want to extend it, we just keep doubling the sequence. Yeah, my whole first studio was bought on credit, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I had got one of those fresh, nice credit cards right out of college. They got the college credit card office. Those were Bank of New York. I think it was like $5,000. Took that whole $5,000 and went and bought an ASR 88. That joke was like $4,000. Then I went and bought like a Tascam, dual tape deck. Yeah, I remember that. Then I bought a Mackie board. I bought a Alesis Monitor 1s, and then I opened up a Sam Ash account. Then I got myself an 8-track ADAT. Then we connected all of that with the Marketer Unicorn Digital Performer with one of those old Apple computers. Put everything on that joint, and we was rocking and rolling. And then I bought a Audio Technica. I think it's like a 414 mic. Bought some headphones, pop filters. Got an Alesis EQ. Right. What else did I get? I had the BBE enhancer, if y'all remember that. Yeah, I'm going back with you, man. I had all of that stuff. That's my first setup. Every day when I used to come home from college, right, I had got that stuff like in my senior year of college, damn near. And every time I would come back, Sonic Maximizer. There you go, you the man. You remember. That's how I know you was in the game. You remember. So look, every time that I would come home from college, man, I would open up the front door, and then I would just kind of rush into the living room because I just swore somebody would just rob me and take everything. You know what I'm saying? Like in the Bronx, I was just like, yeah, I used to have like nightmares. Like I used to have nightmares of people crawling through the window, like trying to take the equipment, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I used to have the whole hood in there, bro. And I used to have to, and then when I was outside, I used to have to be a certain type of way to make sure things stayed the way they needed to stay. You know what I mean? Had to flex a little bit. You're gonna either be oppressed or you're going to be an oppressor. So. Had to do some things that, we're not very proud of, but, that was the only way to make sure that we kept, the animals at bay. So the ASR 88 was like, the ASR 88 was what, 130 pounds. So so it was like 130 pounds. I had to, I took my ex-girlfriend's car. We had to like drop the passenger seat down and do something with the back seat to kind of push it into the car. And then my homie had to sit behind me, and then I had to go like to Long Island, I had to go to like a Long Island Guitar Center to get it because nobody had it, and nobody had it where I was at. I miss that thing, man. We did the Nas and Prodigy records on that, man. Belico brother, thank you for your gift, man. Thank y'all for y'all gifts, man. Y'all gifts help this algorithm, man. Let me tell y'all, it helped this algorithm. It helped this thing to move the way it needs to move, and it helps for more people to find us. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the likes. You know, for more people to find the live, and for us to have, you know, more folks in the joint getting busy. But listen, if y'all got more questions about this thing, man, you know, just ask the questions away, ask away. You know. Seventeen sound modules, man. I see you, man. I had to give up a lot of that stuff. I really didn't like the what was the best way to put it? I really didn't like the having to manually set everything up every time you had to open up a beat. And every time we opened up a beat, you know, the mix changed. That's the one thing that I hated the most, is that your mix would change. Like every time we would, you know, do a joint, and you would have to, you know, remember your stuff was off key when you do the MPC, because remember you had to tune it to loop it, right? So you had to cut it, and then you had to kind of tune it depending on how long you wanted your sample, and then you had to kind of, you know, assign your MIDI. When you had your MIDI assigned, you had to put the name of the patch that you were using, and then make sure you had the master tune correct, and you know what I'm saying? Like it was really like a headache, man. So by the time folks start saying VSTs, I said VSTs, and it keeps everything. It's like, yeah. I'm like, man. You know how many times we be in the studio talking about, oh, yo, is that bass off? He said, so I updated my MPC, and now it counts 2 bars before it starts recording, and I can't for the life of me turn it off. What you want to do right here, bro, is you want to click on this thing called right here, where the metronome is. And see, it's gonna say record, counting for a record. You can turn it off. It has a counting for record and for play. And you just turn it off. Should be more than 1 bar though. You think it's doing more than 1 bar? Shouldn't do more than 1 bar, right? Hold on. It should only. I don't even see a setting for more than 1 bar. You might want to reset that, bro. See if you can reset the update. Cause I don't see a setting for it to go to more than 1 bar for the record coming in. King U, what's up, man? Shout out to everybody that's joining the live. Shout out to the new followers. Shout out to the new people that are sharing the live. Shout out to everybody for your gifts. Yeah, the ASR is probably the best. You know why you have to say it's probably the best keyboard? Only because of the records that it did. Can you set up the pre-count for as many as you like? I don't see a setting for that, bro. I really don't see that. But maybe it's in the preferences. Let me check. It could be there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've never seen that. Let's check the preferences. Let's check the sequencer. Solo behavior. Note length. Yeah, 96 PPQs. Project defaults. Tempo's fine. Default pad velocity. I don't see it. I don't see anything that has that. It's got screen dimming. Yeah, MIDI and sync. I don't see anything with that. Yeah, I don't see anything with it. I don't see nothing with that. Yeah, I don't see any option for that. Got any good advice for new producers getting into making trap beats? Trap is starting to move its way out. So, you're gonna have to start to evolve a little bit with that. But if you're trying to get in making the trap beats, my suggestion is to find your favorite trap music. Try to take your favorite songs, and try to emulate your favorite songs, just to see just to make sure that you got the right feel and sound fidelity. That's where I would probably start. You said in the MIDI sync? I don't see none of that, bro. Let's look again. I'm in the MIDI sync. Let me see here. Nah, I don't got nothing about no pre-roll. Not on the update. The update don't have that. I'm going to sequencer preferences now. Record on behavior. Record pad after touches. Truncate sequence length. Cue length. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah. And our MIDI in 3.0, our MIDI sync don't have that at all. I don't know if I don't know what's happening with that now. That joint is gone. It's gone. Yeah, man, let's update this thing, bro. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. If y'all was here last night, y'all missed a good one.
Go through. It's what I get for loving you.
It's not there, bro. The counting says record and play, but it doesn't tell you how many. It gives us a rate and it gives us a sound, but it doesn't tell us anything else. Oh, it's a track view. Hold on a second.
The things that we go through, it's what I get for loving you. Tired of the heartache, tired of the heartbreak. For all of the things that we go through, it's what I get for loving you. Never will we fight again. Always thought we'd be just friends. Thought that we'd be together for the time we'd see. Never wanted to be with this. Couldn't understand a thing. And I wanna know why we're not together. Why we're not together. Tired of the heartache, tired of the heartbreak. For all of the things that we go through, it's what I get for loving you.
Palico, man, I appreciate you, bro. Be safe.
go through. It's what I get for loving you. Tired of the heartache, tired of the heartbreak. For all of the things that we go through, it's what I get for loving you. Never will we fight again. Always thought we'd be just friends. Thought that we'd be together for the time we'd see. Never wanted to be with this. Couldn't understand a thing. And I wanna know why we're not together. Why we're not together.
Heartbreak. You've been going through what I get for loving you. It's about to be crazy with some of this stuff, man. I'm telling you. Just loading up some joints before we get up out of here so I can listen to some of the stuff. For some of the new folks that haven't been here, man, I wanted to play some of the stuff that we've been making on the lives just so that you can be clear, you know, that what we're doing, you know what I mean? It's called Freedom. Sound like just got out of jail, but you know, we named it Freedom. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. We be here every night making what we making these joints. You know what I mean? This one's called La Cienega Boulevard. Button, man. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's go. Rachel, let me find out you like TikTok more than you like YouTube. You was on Facebook when you started, then you moved to YouTube, and then you say, let me go to TikTok, and TikTok got a lot more action going on. My guy. This joint right here is called YN Crash Out. Shout out to Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? We call this one the YN Crash Out, man. So shout out to Jim Jones on this one. Even though he's an old YN, he's not a YN for real, but you know, we're gonna treat him like a YN because he act like one. Let's go.
Arkatech Beatz.
This joint called Why You Ain't Crash Out. It's that grimy, Griselda, Black Soprano family type feel, you know how it goes. Tracy Marie, I see you. Appreciate that. We call that the YN crash out. I'm telling you, man. You can't make some of this stuff up, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. We're gonna play Sweet Revenge. That's the name of the next joint. It's called Sweet Revenge. Rich is like, where's Dreamin'? Listen, man, I can't keep playing that. I gotta keep that joint under wraps.
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out to everybody that's joining the live. Every beat that I'm playing you, we cook these up live in our live stream. If you want to watch the replays, you gotta check our YouTube channel on that. Everything at Arkatech Beatz. IG, Facebook, everything. Arkatech Beatz. Make sure y'all share the live, man. Let's go. Sharing the live helps the algorithm. Liking the live helps the algorithm. Let's go. That one is called, like I said, Sweet Revenge. Do I do song reviews? We do music reviews, but we only do them through the website at arkatechbeatz.com. We don't do anything live. And yeah, we're getting ready to do that through the Patreon. Every night though, we are on live every night. But I am gonna start doing the with the Patreon, gonna start making sure that we have a mechanism for people for one-on-ones, etc. Trying to help these producers, man. Trying to get everybody, trying to help the new artists, trying to help the musicians, really to not just their music production, but their overall music business, right? Because I think that's very important for us to make sure that we're managing our music business accurately, make sure that our songs are registered, make sure our songs is copyrighted, making sure that our business stuff is set up the right way, so that we can make sure that we're in the best position to monetize our art. This was another beat that we cooked up live. This one is called Falling in Love with You. You already know what the vibe is. Let's go. I want you to pay attention how we go from extra grimy to this.
Arkatech Beatz.
Thank you, man. Listen, I think I've been seeing that attorney talk about she's trying to, sue Suno and all that other good stuff. Listen, if the labels ain't gonna let these folks take copyrighted music, though nobody own more music copyrights than the music labels. So I'm not even worried about that, to be quite honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch out for this thing that goes on the internet, bro. And the thing that goes on the internet is like, it's like take the Jim Jones situation for example. He don't believe anything that he's saying, but he's doing it for clicks and views and engagement because he wants to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these folks are taking positions and they're online because it's a trendy topic, and it's you have to realize that on platforms like TikTok and YouTube and these things, like, engagement is money. Engagement is money. When I'm on Facebook, if I get engagement on my post, that equates to dollars and cents. So some people on the internet, and I'm not going to name names, some of your pundits, some of your commentators and all these guys, they don't believe what they say. They're just saying it for engagement, man. They do it for engagement. Some of it's not genuine. You know what I mean? You see guys talking the talk just for engagement, because what happens is, engagement is now currency. Attention is now currency. You know what I mean? So you're going to see, that's why if you think about it, people get into doing political content, right? Because political content is the most emotionally charged content that you can make right now. You know what I mean? So you'll see guys who's supposed to be doing sports all of a sudden doing politics, because they know that's where the engagement is. You know what I'm saying? They know if they can get on there and they can talk center left, center right. You know what I mean? That's why folks do what they do. You know what I mean? So you can't really get too caught up in all of that. But I see with that attorney now, she's trying to raise her profile. I'm not mad at her. You gotta see what's out there, and you gotta see how you can raise your profile. And this is the way to do it. You gotta raise your profile. You know what I mean? Now, whether or not it's gonna be a successful lawsuit, that's another question. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna monitor it though, Richie. I'm gonna keep a tab on it and see where it's going.
Arkatech Beatz.
Joint is called Snub Nose, man. Where y'all at? Where y'all at, man? Where the people in the chat at, man? Y'all slow motioning, man. What's happening to y'all in the chat? Where y'all at in the chat? Hit that like button, man. Let's share. Let's go. It's a Monday night. I'm about 5 minutes from getting out of the live.
When I see you walking in the room, it's like a dream. Can't believe I'm talking to you. It's like a dream. The way you smile, the way you move, it's like a dream. I just hope I wake up with you. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. The way you move, the way you groove, it's like a dream.
June 13th.
You are the only one
Let me
I
check.
wanna choose. It's like a dream. When I lay down next to you, it's like a dream. It's like a dream. It's like a dream. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. When I see you walking in the room, it's like a dream. Can't believe I'm talking to you. It's like a dream. The way you smile, the way you move, it's like a dream. I just hope I wake up with you. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true. It's like a dream come true.
I am Rob. What up?
Dream come true. It's like a dream come true. Dream come true. Dream come true.
All right, LMNO. You listen, man. Let them know. Listen, I gotta look. June 13th. June 13th. What is this? June 13th. June 13th. Yeah, I'm trying to see, but I don't see anything with that date on it. Let me see. I got one thing here, but I don't think there's anything here. Was I playing a bunch of joints, bro? Oh, sure. Wasn't that one? It could have been that one. That's the only one I see here from the 13th. Hold on. Hold on. Let's try this one. Is it the Indian joint? Couldn't have been the Indian joint. It's probably the day before that. Listen. my joint is froze. Wait a minute. Okay. What? Yeah, my MPC just crashed, y'all. What? That's the first time that ever happened. Okay, it's an internal error. Alright. Let's load the last project. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Nah, that's not that. Do you have to clear all the samples? Nope. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Not here. We don't got to do that no more. Them days is over. I don't got to clear nothing. If I had to guess, Elemental, right? He said I cooked it up live. If I cooked it up live, it had to be between. It had to be between. I'm gonna go down the line. This next one's called Pipe Dreams. I'm gonna go down that one, and I'm gonna keep going down. Like some of these joints, I don't even remember how they sound. If I'm being frank. Nah, I didn't cook that up live. Do that one either. It might be, I believe. It might be that one. We gotta see. All right, peace, bro. Nah, it ain't that either. That's not new. I think the best. I think if I had to guess, it had to be between. It may have been this one. I can't. I can't. I wish I understood. I wish I was able to hear that. Yeah, I think this might be it.
Arkatech Beatz.
Is it a hard record or is it like a cool out record? I seen that too. It's just that distributor. They saying basically you can't. It's all good, brother. There's a few joints, man. They said that they can make it that there is an audition function. Hold on, let me check one. Let me check one other thing. Let me go to my MP3s.
Arkatech.
Arkatech Beatz.
I don't know if that one's called Drive Slow.
Arkatech Beatz.
Play that already. Yo, we do so many joints, Rich, man. It's hard, man. So like, if I give y'all the name, y'all gotta hold on to the name.
Arkatech.
Please, bro. It's called YN Crash Out.
Arkatech Beatz.
That's real. They were nice that I'm doing 3 and 4 joints.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's not new. I'm just going through some stuff that we did in the past few lives. What's the most important thing that I've learned in the industry that helped me going forward? The most important thing that I have learned in this business is that you are responsible for your business, not your lawyer, not anybody else. You are responsible for your business. You have to know what you want. You have to know what you're entitled to. And you need to have a realistic idea of what your value truly is in the marketplace. You have to understand your leverage, and you have to understand what you should ask for, when you can ask for it, and how you can get it. And then you ask your lawyer to execute on those things. I think we conflate too many times that our lawyer equals good business, and that's just furthest from the truth. Having an attorney does not mean that it is good business. Having an attorney means that you have somebody that's able to read and break down what's inside of an agreement to help you to understand what's in the agreement, and then to help you to take what you want and put into it a tangible agreement. But it does not mean because you have an attorney that they do good business. A lot of times attorneys are going to be doing stuff based off of what they did with previous clients. I had a previous client and they had this type of deal on the table and this is what they did. Do you want to do something similar to what they did? That doesn't mean that it works for you. So you have to be clear on that. You have to be clear on what you want. And sometimes, right? Sometimes you could be asking your attorney to do something for you and they're doing the thing that's the path of least resistance for them. So you have to make sure that you're on your P's and your Q's. So that's the most important thing that I've learned in this industry. And that's why when I'm in the lives, I always leave these books up for people to go get books. Make sure you go on to arkatechbeatz.com. We have the Musician's Guide to Music Publishing. Check that out. We have the Musician's Guide to Music Copyrights. Check that out. The Ultimate Guide to Forming Your Own Music LLC. Check that out. You have to make sure that you understand what your business is. We are in the business of when we're making music, right? And I think a lot of us fall flat on this. We're making intellectual property. We're making music. Music is also what we would call a digital product in today's age, right? And it has certain rights assigned to it. It has certain value assigned to it. And a lot of times what happens to us is that what we don't understand is that the record labels, their plan is to take those copyrights from you, to relegate you to a royalty and take the right of the music that you created from you and put you into a royalty system versus an ownership system. So you have to make sure that you understand what's going on with this thing. You know what I mean? You got to put yourself in a position of power. So I hope that people are joining the live. I'm hoping that people are sharing the live. I'm hoping that people are sharing the word. And remember, we're here almost every night. Like, we're here every night, literally. And we're answering questions, man. And we're not just cooking up. Like, we are cooking up music and we're making music in real time. And I'm showing people how to really formulate their tracks and, how things can be pieced together and for people to learn how to really start to produce, because we're doing all types of things. We're using AI. We're doing this. We're doing that. We're doing so much stuff. So, I just want people to just pay attention and definitely tune in. Make sure that you're subscribing. Make sure you're checking out all of the past lives on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely asking, we're answering a ton of questions, and we're cooking up every single night. A lot of the music that you're hearing, all of the music that you're hearing, we pretty much did it on live. You know what I'm saying? So in the 2-3 hours that I'm on here every night,
Arkatech.
I'm cooking up some nice joints. Man, the Amphax Big Bottom. Nah, I'm good on that. Yeah, AI will always create loopholes in the beginning. But you remember what happens is that they don't want to create a situation where you can have unlimited copyrights. That's what they're trying to avoid. Because remember, you can pump these things out too fast. You know what I'm saying? If it's ChatGPT, you can pump out written work and stuff like that too fast. So I think the copyright system is trying to make sure that, listen, we got to have human input in it or else it's going to be taken advantage of. We got to stay tuned, man. We got to watch that stuff close. Sam, thank you for the rose, man. We'll play one more joint before we get out of here. I forgot that was in that joint. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to do that over. This joint is called Fly Away.
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out to everybody that's in the live. I come on every night between 9 and 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's go.
Arkatech Beatz.
Let me know. Thank you, man. Sam, thank you. Let's go. Yes. The name of this beat is called Fly Away. ArkatechBeatz.com. I think we got like 4 licenses left on this one. Come on, Ryan, you gotta get back on it. Let's go. Listen, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Folks gotta get busy, man. Come on, man. You gotta get back on your joint, man. I can't allow you not to do it. You've been rocking with me too long on the live. You gotta make sure that you're getting on that. We gotta make sure that we're getting these beats done, get it done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Try it again. Ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Where's the verse?
Arkatech Beatz.
Let's go. listen, we not playing, man. We trying to, like, we're doing all of these joints in the live. Like, in the live. So for those who are in the live, they're being able to watch this. King Los, what up? King Los, hit me the DM, man. What up?
Arkatech Beatz.
Which one? The Ghetto?
Arkatech Beatz. They might have to make a video. King Los, make sure you follow us also at Arkatech Beatz on IG. We take care of you. Hold on, we doing this. Is that Summer Breeze? Which one is this? Like this one. Yeah, there's so many, man. We like I said, yo, Richie, we 65 days in. We've been going live every night, cooking up every night. I don't think anybody be able to do it like how we doing it like this. Not in front of people for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Not for now. Arkatech Beatz.
That one a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that one a lot, man. It's like, there's just so many different joints, man. Like, you know what I mean? Let's make sure.
Arkatech Beatz.
Listen, a lot of this stuff folks ain't ready for, man. We'll play like 2 more joints. We'll get out of here. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that shared the live, liked the live. Shout out to everybody that sent the gifts. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you got your NPC or if you trying to work, you got to work. Let's go. You know what I mean?
Arkatech Beatz.
It get crazy. It get crazy, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. I'm getting ready to call it a night. What we do tonight? We did Midnight Ride tonight, right? I've been listening back to Midnight Ride because I can't remember. I don't remember how it sounds. like that's the issue. Is like once you start playing all these beats, it's like, okay, how did the one that we did tonight sound? You know what I mean? Appreciate that, bro. That one's all right. Have a good night, bro. Appreciate you, man. We be here tomorrow night, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully a little bit earlier. I think taking my kids to the pool this afternoon kind of worked. Got them to kind of get down a little faster. Here we go. Ready?
It's a lonely time for me as I see this woman that I used to love and she don't love me. Every time when I wanna be with her for her embrace, man, I'll tell you that this woman just laughs in my face. She's a cold, cold woman. She's a cold woman. She's a cold, cold woman. She don't care about you no more, cold woman. She's lying to my face, cold woman. Oh,
I got to lip sync it like that till I get my viral clip.
it's a lonely time for me as I see this woman that I used to love and she don't love me. Every time when I wanna be with her for her embrace, man, I'll tell you that this woman just laughs in my face. She's a cold, cold woman.
Yeah, I've had to have 10 girlfriends,
She's a cold woman. She's a cold, cold woman. She don't care about you no more, cold woman. She's lying to my face, cold woman. Oh,
He said he found it. Yeah, you found it. Where'd you find it, bro? So you sent it in my DMs. You found it. That man went back and looked for it. It's day 55. He said day 55. You're killing me. I'm gonna go look for it. Hold on, man. Now I'm curious. Now you got me curious too. He said day 55. I gotta go look now. Hold on. Which one is day 55? That's day 58. 57, 56, 55. What time of the track? What time in the video is it? Yeah, I don't even. Did we name this joint, bro? Did we name it? It's definitely not Sunday Drive. It might be Drive Slow, bro. Jungle Black, what's happening, man? I think it might be called Drive Slow, bro. I think it might be called Drive Slow. No, not that one. It's not Drive Slow. It's not Snub Nose. I know that for a fact. It's not Let Me Out. Sweet Revenge. It's not Freedom. I think it's Los Angeles Boulevard. I think I played that, bro. I played this. I'm glad you went back and found it though. It's called La Cienega Boulevard. Yeah, we go through like 20 beats. This joint got a vibe to it, I ain't gonna hold you. Especially with the bells. You know, now that we're here, man, can we get to 30,000 likes and 1,000 what's that, diamonds or roses? I don't know what that is. It's crazy. Nah, man, I appreciate you. Wait for Ron Osley to come on? That's crazy. No, listen. I don't prefer roses. I don't know what gifts people are sending. You know what I'm saying? I on my side, all I see is it counts as diamonds. You know, so I don't know which one constitutes more. I don't know what it is. Free Society, what's up, man? So all I know is I'm just trying to see if I can get the algorithm to do what it needs to do. But I appreciate everything. 4,000? I don't know what that
what that cost? Okay, rose is 1 coin. Okay, so we at 950 then. That joint is going, man. Appreciate you, brother. You the man, I'll tell you. Shout out to Richie Mays. Shout out to Element O. Appreciate y'all on the gifts, man. Appreciate y'all, man. This the way the funny thing about this algorithm, man. And what I see what like, especially with TikTok, what I see what TikTok does. TikTok categorizes you, you know what I'm saying? It puts you like in leagues for your live. And as your people engage, and as your people, as your people engage, that's the really thing that they're looking for. They're looking for your people that engage, and they're looking for not just new people engaging, but the current people engaging. And they kind of use that as the metric to decide where to rank your live, right? And I guess based on the ranking of your live is going to determine how many people get to see your live. Which it's all great and gravy. I get it. I understand. So I guess I have to explain it to my folks so that they understand that I'm not just on here acting crazy. But it's like, in order for you to get the visibility, it's like it's dependent on the engagement of the viewer. You know what I mean? So for those who are coming in late, my man Elemento, he was asking about a beat, and he was like, "Yo, what's the name of this beat? What's the name of this beat?" And he didn't remember the name of the beat, so he actually went back to YouTube and looked and found that it was in day 55 of the live, and he said it was in the beginning of the live. So then I was able to go back and find that video and say, okay, I know which beat it is. So the name of this beat is called La Cienega Boulevard. Shout out to our California days when we used to be out there in North Hollywood. We used to be out there in Hollywood Hills, Richie. We used to be out there in Hollywood Hills. Shout out to Raekwon and Power. They had a Wu-Tang mansion on the top of Hollywood Hills when he was recording Immobility. You know what I'm saying? And that experience changed my life, man. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that experience changed my life. Going to Cali, man. Back then, remember now, I'm from the Bronx now. From the Bronx to Hollywood Hills, like it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? So that's when I started to understand that this music business can make you a ton of money and can change your life. That's when I realized, hey, this is not a hobby anymore. Like, this is real. There are people out here making real money. You know what I'm saying? This is real money time. You know what I'm saying? And my times in California, are probably some of the best times of my career. Only time in California where it was a little bit downgrade was when Pun died. Right, because I was in California when Pun died doing a remix for Pun with the Deftones. And that was, not the best experience because then we had to kind of, pack up on a jet and then fly back to Jersey. So, but outside of that, some of the times that we had in California, man, they're unforgettable. Shout out to the American Cream Team guys. Rest in peace to Lord Superb. Rest in peace to Chip Bank. Shout out to Ron Wrecker and B Twizzy. American Cream Team. Rest in peace, Mel Carter and Dabba Chief. That was an experience, What a time to be alive. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. I'm getting ready to call it a night. Of course, I always gotta play my girl Cody before I leave. You know what I'm saying? 30K, right? 30K is on the way. We're almost there. I gotta play my girl Cody before I get out of here. We at 29.3, 29.5. We're about to hit 30,000 real quick. Let's go.
Arkatech
Arkatech
Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Have a good night.